Hello, everybody. You guys are all cracking me up in the chat saying hello to everybody. I like that after each post it gets longer. You add one more name. So, hello, everyone. It is I, Demo Donna, joining you. Having a weird hair moment. There we go. Ooh, that's better. Maybe, whatever. All right, we're back. It's Demo Donna here. I hope you're all doing well. Hello to Helen, Jana, Kelly, Susan, and I'm sure more to follow. Thank you guys for joining me and Maureen here on this lovely Wednesday night. It is gorgeous outside here in Minnesota. Hello, Maria. I feel like it's still maybe 75, 80 out there. We've got sunset coming in an hour and a half, which I've got a beautiful view of it. Cannot wait to just sit out there and watch it on my tree swing. Best place to watch a sunset, everybody. Hello, Kelly and Karen. And I'm excited tonight. I get to do a sneak peek. I feel like I'm in on the Cool Girl Club with the sneak peeks now. So this is fun. When I saw this new dye come out, Pink and Main, it's coming out this month's release, but love it. It's gorgeous. It is super cute and very inventive. I have no strawberry dyes, so this was fun for me. And this is called Berry Pop-Up Card Dies. And you're going to get your strawberries, your strawberry flowers, your strawberry leaves, and your cute little strawberry basket. And this is a pop-up, just like ones that we've had in the past, with the flowers, the greenhouse. So really easy to assemble, which I like that. Nice and fun, easy to assemble. Count me in. Always good for a pop-up card. Okay, and we are going to do some fun. We're going to do a pop-up and a flat one using the same dies. So I like to show a little bit of diversity, And we're also changing the colors around because you don't want me to do the exact same colors for both cards. All right, you guys, let's remove my face. It's kind of fun to say. And go straight to the screen. Here we go, solo layout. I finally figured it out where you don't have to. Can you guys all still hear me? I hope so. Every time going live, it's like the first time. Okay, let's get playing. I'm waiting to see my thumbs up. Yes, demo, we can hear you. And thank you guys. Okay, good. Thanks, Maureen. Hi, Karen. Hi, Patty. Hi, Olga. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. Like I said, we love all of your comments. It really does help boost the channel. So comment, share, heart, heart, heart. I know you guys just want to give me hearts, or laughs. Laughs are fun too. Thumbs up. I'll take a thumbs up. All right, let's go over the basic layout of this really fun 3D pop-up die. So first and foremost, this guy here is your back piece. So that is this one here with the leaves and the little buds, the little flower buds. That is layer number, I'm going to call it 3 since we're going in reverse. Layer number 2 is this guy here, which is just the little tops of the strawberries and the tabs. And then number 3 is your berry box. I'm sure it's called something cute. Any strawberry pickers out there? I'm a strawberry eater. My mother picks strawberries for a college, which is very fun. They do fun things in Florida. All right, then like I said, you have the flowers, lots of cute things, but those 3 pieces are pretty much all you need to assemble your pop-up berry card. And the rest is all just fun embellishments. All right, I'm gonna set that over there. And we are gonna start with this guy here. You get these, by the way, I know I've talked about this before. I absolutely love when there is something to glue. So what I'm trying to say is These little guys are going to be glued to the back here, and I'm going to hold that up so you can see. So instead of me just trying to glue, let's say these little dots were going on these leaves. That's a really tiny glue space. So what I really love is you are gluing these pieces on, which actually have a little bit more to hold on, and that makes me very happy. Oh, and I did find out that the pickup tool should be back in stock in like 2 weeks, around there. So I know I always use my pickup tool and I get really excited about it. And then I was just told that it was on back order. So I did do a little digging and I did find out from Michelle that it will be back in a few weeks. So for those of you that missed out on it, don't forget to pick it up. Okay, there are all of those glued to the back, and now look at how cute and easy it was to stick those on. Isn't that fun? The berry basket, right? That's what it would be called. I just figure there's some fancy name for everything these days, and I usually don't know what that name is, so. Well, of course strawberries are the trend, Melissa. It's summertime. It's bright. It's fun. Bring me some strawberries. Okay. Now, you do get extra leaves, which I'm sure you can layer up on these, but for me, that's going to be good enough. You can probably go in with a fine tip pen if you want to kind of highlight the embossed leaf, but that's going to be good for me. I like how nice and simple this 3D card is. Okay, this is the next layer, and we are going to set our back layer aside. So my suggestion for this next layer, you know, I did it the same color I wanted the inside of my berries, which just so happens, because you're going to see through it, so it's also going to be, to me, the back of the basket. So just keep that in mind. You do also get like a third layer, so you can cut out. So let's say you want your berry basket to be tan, but you want the inside of your berries to be black or white or pink. You also get backings of your strawberries, so you can cut out a different color. I didn't mean to make it overcomplicated, but you know, sometimes that's what we're really good at. Just going, here's how simple it is, but I'm going to take you down a path of confusion for no reason. All right, here we go. Berry number 1. So like I said, I am going to do 2 cards with this one. And this one I am gluing all the pieces on for you so you could see how simple it is from beginning to end to cut out. And then the next one I pre-glued all of this little stuff so you don't have to watch me times 2 do it all over again, but yet you could still see 2 different card designs. We try to give you lots of options here at Pink and Maine, where the summer party never stops. All right, there are my beautiful little strawberries, and I'm going to stick my cute little strawberry tops on. They're little strawberry hats. There we go. And you get 4 of these dies in the set, which is nice. So you can cut out a bunch at a time. I have more strawberry greens than strawberries for sure. There's layer number 2. Now, this obviously when you cut it out is flat. You can bend the tabs back or you can bend the tabs up. I bent my tabs up because I am going to glue it from the top of the basket. So I'm gluing that up right there. So I'm butting these up to the top of the basket when I glue it. And therefore I wasn't trying to, it's easier to do layer number 1 to layer number 2 and then putting them together. Spit it out, Demo Donna. Okay, we are gonna do some easy tear tape. And I like that the basket and I will show you what I'm talking about. The front basket, so for instance, if this was a different color and the back is a different color, the sides are nice and covered up so that this tab covers all the way to the back. So you don't see 3 different colors. So I like that part. Okay, we are going to add a little glue. There you go. And I am going to take this and line it up with that. So now maybe you guys can see what I was saying, how this is a little easier to glue this to the front of this guy here versus to the tabs. But it can probably work either way. I just kind of eyeballed that and said, that might be a little easier. And then that is going to go on the back there. So now I'm going to open this guy up and put some easy tear tape here. And then we're going to finish up with some layers. And that is pretty much how simple. I think big picture, this might be the easiest one yet. And so pretty. I don't know, I mean, unless you're allergic to strawberries, which if you are, these you will not get any allergic reactions to, so you're safe here. I just got my first Pink and Main pop-up die set, the flower cart. Oh, Jana, you're gonna love it. It's really fun. And I did a class with that one, and we did a non-pop-up version too, and that was really fun as well. And all the papers that I'm using tonight are Pink and Main papers, everybody. So this is part of the collection. And go check out the glitter paper too. I'm gonna need to get some of that because I actually wanted to use glitter paper tonight, but I did not have the right pink. I only have one Pink and Main glitter paper, and it was a little too like hot pinky. It was from one of the Crafty Courtyards. All right, you guys, there is my pop-up. You could see how thick it is. But again, I'm not done, by the way. Sorry, that wasn't like a in conclusion. Ooh, what? Chris Crod's. Oh, got it. Yes. It's funny because I ran out of time, but I was going to look for an embossing folder for my basket as well, and I didn't. But I don't think I have that one that you mentioned. But the basket does also come with some embellishments. So we will add those. Comes with the top of the little basket here. I'm just going to add some glue there. And this does fit right nicely on top of it there. I mean, probably things are a little easier to glue to a flat surface. There we go. Super cute. Let's see if these guys should have gone on first. Well, you know, you live and you learn. And these guys go right down the middle. So yes, the answer is yes. These were supposed to go on first, but we'll just trim it. I kind of had a feeling. The second I saw them, I'm like, So when you glue these on first, they go all the way to the top. And then you glue on the top of your basket. But, you know, it's always better to do it wrong the first time. So I do it that way. And then when you guys actually get your berry basket, you go, wait a minute, Donna said we got to do these long pieces on first. But check this out. The joy of paper. Now they're the perfect fit. All right, so now you can see we've got some cute detail hopping on our basket. So fun. Just adorable. Do make sure too that you guys check out. I'm going to, for my first one here, kind of copy the layout of the actual one. And I think, oh, so there are strawberries popped in the back. And I have none of these glued on. So let's do a couple more strawberries. Then we'll add our flowers. And then we'll go rogue for number 2. But this way, when you create it the first time, when I get something brand new like this, I do like to copy my sample. Not necessarily always exactly, but in this case it's pretty close. I, in fact, did stick black paper with the back at first for black seeds, and it was just a little too bold. I feel like with the right card, it would look cute. And I don't even think I brought them with me. Okay, we are going to add our little strawberry hats. There we go. I'm so happy that there were 4 flowers in the flower dies, because I definitely tend to like a lot of flowers on my cards when it's part of the design. So I'm glad I didn't have to cut out one at a time. Okay, there is that. Okay, I think we're going to stick this guy right there. And we are going to stick our 2 other strawberries on the back for that fun layering. There's going to be a strawberry there. Could have done a different strawberry top, and I think that guy needs to come up a little bit more. There we go. And another one over here. There we go. Cute. So cute. And we are going to do a couple more flowers. One guy there. Oh, I think I'm going to stick this one in the back. There we go. Kind of covered, but that's all right. Okay, I'm changing my mind. Come out. No one's going to see you in there. Is it too late to peel this guy off? I think I want my big one on the front. It's never too late to rip your card apart, you guys. That moment could happen at any time. There we go. That makes me happier. And then I think I'm going to do this little guy. I'm going to go right there. And then this one goes here. And you also get leaf dies. So if you're thinking you want some more leaves in here, you can do that as well. Some coming off your flowers. I am happy with that guy just the way it is. How simple was that? Love it. You do also get a tag. So of course we will be using that. There are a lot more fun strawberry things coming your way. This is one of the stamp sets. And this is called Berry Happy, which is fabulous. Wishing you a fruitful year ahead. I grabbed that one because I think that's a great teacher year-end card. You know, the summer's come in, a whole new set of students. You're the pick of the patch. I will always pick you. Lots of cute. This is kind of the mix and match bunch. So you got a wishing you the berry best, and then sweet of you, berry much. So really fun. You're the sweetest berry. So super cute. And then some nice long sayings as well. So let's see. I grabbed a couple inks. I think I'm going to do the dark green. I grabbed a couple different reds. I'm going to do my dark green here. Let's see, I have a little piece of scrap paper. We're going to test it out. I have not inked this yet. Beautiful. So when I condition my stamps, I usually stamp them out and then rub the ink off. And then they are ready to go. And I think I'm going to add this at a little bit of a slant but I want my message read straight on. There we go. So we've got that little guy happening. And I'm just going to stick a foam square on it. And then, of course, we are going to add some twine. And we are going to add some rhinestones. And I think I'm going to go red. That looks pretty. Love it. Okay, I'm going to show you guys a fun little bow. It's not a real bow. So we are going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's kind of going to be a double bow. Find my little scissors. So once I've got that, I'm going to take another little piece of string, my twine, and tie those together. I really like to make things complicated sometimes. Remember, that was like my entry. Okay, tie a little bow there, tie a little knot. Yay, we did it. We survived. Phew. Okay, here is our little double ribbon. Perfect. I'm going to trim these little guys. I'm like, what is making that noise? I forgot my mini mink machine was on right next to me. Okay, grab myself a little bit of adhesive, and I'm going to use my Easy Tear tape. I'm going to kind of create my own little glue dot. Stick that on the back there. And voila. There we go. Wishing you a fruitful year ahead, and that folds up nice and flat to go in your envelope. Super cute. I'm going to take my the Greens Sticky Gems, which so reminds me of golf. Such a huge golfer. Wink, wink. I am not, but I do have them in my family. I would like to golf. Any golfers out there? I mean, I think I want to do it just to be like outside and hanging out. But I have tried to golf in the past, and I'm really good at the first hole and then just downhill from there. Such a shame. All right, I'm not loving that dark green. We're popping that guy off. And we'll do a big and a little down here. There we go. I like that better. Okay, there. Have a little bit of sparkle. Card number 1. Woohoo! So cute. All right, who else is hanging out with us? Does putt-putt golf count? I think absolutely. Absolutely putt-putt golf counts. We don't have any of those around here because I would be very good at that. I think all of it counts. All right, you guys, card number 2. That was fun. So cute. We got to use all the things. I'm going to show you the kit again. So for any of those that came on late, all of these goodies create this little guy. So fun. Like if you have a little farmer friend, someone that has a little fruit stand, oh, just adorable. And this is one of the new releases for this month called Berry Pop-Up Card Dies. Lovely. And for my next trick this evening, we are going to do the dies again, but we're going to make a flat card. So we're going to stand this little guy up just so you guys can see really quick how cute that is. Sit that on your office. I can't stop touching it. It's just adorable. You know those moments you have. And all I did was glue paper on paper. You saw that. So cute. Okay, move on, Donna. Stay focused. Get it together, girl. Okay, for our next trick of the evening, I am going to use my lattice die. I hope this isn't discontinued. I didn't even check. I'm sure some of my Pink and Main experts out there will know. But there's a lattice die. There's also, if this is discontinued, there also is the plaid background dies A and B, which are really cool as well. That was a toss-up. I didn't know which one I wanted to do, but I went with the lattice. So I went ahead and cut that out. Again, I'm using all Pink and Main cardstock. And I'm just going to do a little glue. There we go, around my edges. And maybe just do a couple of dots in here so it doesn't pop up, even though we'll be gluing it down. There we go. All right. Make sure you don't glue it to your table, something I would do. All right, everybody is happy. Well, except this corner. All right, now everybody's happy. We're all glued down. So here is my fun little background. So pretty, especially, I'm not using this color palette, but just so you can get like an eyeball of how pretty even that baby blue, if this was a flat card, how pretty that looks with the red and the green tones. Really works well together. Nice soft background. Another thing I was thinking too was taking that sky blue and doing the white lattice on top, so having the blue as the background. So lots of fun choices. Okay, with this one I'm going a little bit brighter, and I did the little pinks already. So remember, for card number 2, I said I wasn't going to glue everything from beginning to end because you just watched me do that. But I will show you some tricks. So since this is going to be a flat card, I cut out 2 of these, and I am going to cut both ends off. End number 1. And number 2, or the tabs, we'll just call them the tabs. And then I'm going to do the same here. And hello to all of my fabulous students. Thank you for being patient with me. May has been crazy. Crazy May. If you have a graduating senior and you're trying to survive the month of May, it's bananas. All right, and now I'm just going to layer the 2 of these together so I don't have it just being see-through and you seeing all my little bits. So that was the purpose of that really fun project of cutting out 2 of them. All right, if you are interested in Demo Donna classes, you can head on over to Demo Donna Design Studio, and that is a Facebook group, and hopefully in the next week or so I will be putting up more classes. And most of the products, I want to say like 99% of the products are Pink and Main, so it's a lot of fun. Basically, it just takes our love for Pink and Main and paper crafting and meeting friends to a whole new level. Okay, here's our basket. Now, I'm going to have a sip of water. Delicious. So, remember here on this one with the dark brown that we did, we are going to use those again in the light brown, but what I went ahead and did is I added my Easy Tear tape to my brown paper first, and then I cut those dies out. So I did that because I want to make these glittery. And this is a really easy way to add a little sparkle to your dies. And it always turns out really nice, especially if you're using like the same color. So I'm going to peel off the backing here. Set that down. Number 2 there. Are you guys having fun? I'm going to need some hearts I'm gonna need some likes. I need to know that you guys are having a good time. You know, it's really lonely when you're just talking to your cell phone that is filming. And you guys are all having a blast over there, and then oh, good. You use coffee filters too. This kit is not available yet, Patty. This is a sneak peek, so it is available with this month's new products. And I believe that's the end of next week. Okay, so I just peeled off that Easy Tear tape. Oh, good. One of you hearted me when I asked for a heart. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I don't think the YouTube people can do that. Good to know. Just my Facebook fans. All right. Here we go. Now I'm going to sprinkle on ice rink, and I'm going to use my finger tool and burnish that in there. 1, 2, and 3. Wipe those little fingers clean. Take my, oh yes, thank you. The new release is out this Friday. Caitlin, Annalie Cards, is that like our Caitlin? With a different name? It probably is, isn't it? See, you guys always trick me when you go watch on YouTube. All right, wipe that off. Thank you for your help, Caitlin. So here is one of those little accent pieces. Take my dry brush. And I think I do have a little bit of a boring monotone. Yes, it's our Caitlin. Okay, fabulous. You tricked me. I don't think you've watched from YouTube before. Sneaky. You guys are crazy. All right. I'm pretty easy to fool. All right, second piece, nice and cleaned up. Third piece. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Just to add a different shimmery bit. And I have been filming all day today, so I think my voice and excitement level is like, wow, so I needed to play with glitter. That always gets you going again. Right? Nothing a little glitter can't fix. Okay, here's our guy. Now we've learned from our mistakes, so this time I'm going to apply these pieces first. Throw this guy down the middle. There we go. Throw our next guy down the middle. And you know, I did want to do some foiling. And now I'm looking at all the glitter on my table going, I should have done my foiling first, but you know, I'm still going to make it work. Okay, and the top of my basket. There we go. Super cute. I have never received a strawberry basket with glitter on it. Sugar, maybe a little sprinkle of sugar, but no glitter. So there. So you've got your nice and simple one without the glitter, and then your pretty glittery basket. So this guy is going to go in the back, and since I'm not leaving it as a pop-up, we're going to do some cutting, which is always fun. And I'm probably going to manipulate these guys as well. So I'm going to cut those guys apart. So I can still use them in my design, but not as they were intended. Okay, I'm going to take this guy, and then I'm also going to do this guy. And this is going to get cut up too. Don't be shy. Don't be scared. Don't be scared or shy. It'll all be okay. Okay. So now we are going to design this guy, our flat basket. And I'm going to do that by just piecemealing this together. We're going to go strawberries first. And I think I'm going to layer in a couple more berries. No, I'm not. I take that back because I didn't cut out enough. So you know what? We're going to go little leaves in the middle. That's what those leaves were for. So you do get an extra little leaf die, and we're going to throw some in there. just to cover up our little pink pieces coming up. And I'm going rogue. We're making this up as we go. All right, here's my little strawberry tops. They're little hats, super cute. Oh my goodness, and you could even take your glue and do little glue dots for your seeds and add your glitter in there, which would be adorable. Or, ooh, you could have cut out, you meaning me, can cut out some sticker paper as the back of your strawberries and then added the top piece with the holes in it and then sprinkle glitter on. That would be a quicker way to do that. Okay, so that is going to be layer number 2. And then these guys are going to kind of be popping up in the back. Fabulous. Okay. It's very dry in my office tonight, apparently. Get a little water. Everybody, it's time to hydrate. Ooh. Delicious. Okay, that guy's gonna go right about there. Squish that on. Let's see. We're gonna do those 2. And you know, we have 3 different greens. I could have grabbed another green. I think that's gonna be it. I don't even think we need the last one. Yeah, that looks kind of busy. Maybe I'll just do those 2. Oh, we're using all of them. Who am I kidding? This guy needs to go in the back. How much room do we have? Alrighty. We're gonna definitely throw some flowers in there. Okay. Our flat basket is coming along just fabulous. See, this is when Fabulous Caitlin would pull out some markers and like start shading things and give like some nice shade and texture in there. But you know me, I'm just a paper cutter. All right, that guy's gonna go there. I have a bunch of these little flowers, so we'll definitely be tucking in some of these guys to break up my greenery. And then we are gonna do a little flower and strawberry love down here. And we are going to, I think I'm gonna, changing everything up. I think that's gonna be centered. And then we're gonna do a strawberry. Maybe we'll do a little strawberry hanging out there and there. Nope. Okay, we're doing leaners. All right, we're gluing this guy down. We're not popping up. We're keeping it all low. Center, which means slightly crooked. There we go. You can even, once you have this glued down, kind of pop up your different layers. Even though I really glued those. There's a little bit of oomph. That's fun. Gosh, I really glued this guy down. So not like me. Okay. I think I might pop up the strawberries. Okay, and then we are going to, even though I have glitter all over my page, we are still going to do a little foiling because I have some really cute sayings that I definitely want to use for this one. So strawberry action there. And a little strawberry action on this side. And some adorable little flowers. These are so cute. And you could even use your strawberry hats as some leaves if you wanted to. Why not? Ooh, like so. That'll work. All right, oh gosh, we're at the portion of the live where I start talking to myself. You guys have to warn me. Come back, Jack. Okay. Stick that little flower there. And I'm going to do a little guy on this side. I've got so much glue on my fingers, I'm just gluing everything to myself now. Okay, here we are with this. We've got a saying coming up with some everyone cross your fingers. We are going to do foil on a very glittery desk. And we're going to be okay. Just showing you guys. Well, we'll see. We'll see if it turns out. I can't say it's going to be perfect yet, right? I have to prove it. I am absolutely using this beautiful new flowery pink. And to keep with tradition, I do not know the name of it, but I know you guys do. I know you do, right? One of you is going to tell me. You're going to tell me the name. Oh, you are on YouTube too, Karen. That is funny. You guys are all throwing me off tonight. I love it. Okay, new pink flower. So beautiful. I do still have the reverse that I did in one of my lives on my channel on the butterfly panels, the foilables, which are so gorgeous. And I don't know, I'm sure it's still there, but I also have this flower pattern in silver. But I got to tell you, I love the pink. Love it. Flowers. It's called Flowers. Thanks, Karen. There we go. I knew you guys would know. Okay, and I am using the Mega Birthday Foilable Sheets. And here is why. There is a whole sheet of sweet, which goes great with your flowers. Sweet wishes. Thank you for being so sweet. Have a sweet birthday. Lots of sweet wishes for a fantastic birthday. So I think what we're going to do, I think we're going to just take this. We're going to take, let's see, I'm going to take these two. Decisions. I'm just going to chop in here. Chop that off right there. And we're going to do those two and then pick. This is good. I'm just going to do tiny little strips of this so I never run out of it. I'm going to hoard it. Okay, we're going to set that over there. I was going to roll it up. Who cleans up during a live? I can't possibly do that. I barely like to clean up after my lives. All right, clean this up. Speaking of cleanup, with my adorable little foil dusting brush. Today it's a glitter dusting brush. Keep my little glitter guy away. Oh my goodness, I have glitter everywhere. Luckily, this isn't a very big pattern, you know, like a nice solid background. So if I do have glitter pieces, I don't think it'll be very noticeable. Okay, go back in there. All right, run that through. While we run that through, for those of you that popped on a little bit later, here is pretty much the berry pop-up card dies, making it true to the actual design of the die set itself. And you get the tags, these flowers, the strawberries, and then we also did a flat one. So using all of the beautiful components, I love that you can just take these strawberries and stick them on any cards. And I have seen some sneak peeks of some of the cards that the designers have made. So do make sure you check those out. I know I tell you guys that all the time. Once you take your little foil piece out, make sure it's nice and dry. Nice and dry. cool. Nice and cool. Okay, so now we have, thank you for being so sweet. Wishing you the sweetest birthday. I think I'm going to do a thank you. Did I bring my paper cutter? I did. All right, let's grab this big boy. I need my paper cutter because my cut job is lackluster at best. All right, let's see. We're going to go nice and tight. And I'm just lining it up. I've got my light on in the back, which makes my life nice and easy. And then last but not least, we'll do just a little. There we go. Works. Nice and pretty. Like I said, there is not a lot of body here covered with the foil. But when you get a nice big panel, you can just see how beautiful that foil is. Gorgeous. And I think we're going to go right about there with that. Take your double-sided foam. I'm cheating tonight. I've had these squares out for another video, so I'm just going to use those. Okay, wishing you the sweetest birthday. And I do believe, should we stick another flower? No, that's kind of busy. So guess what? We're going to add these guys. I kind of feel like they're in the middle of these two. But I'm going to go one here and one there. So fun. You can do little gems on your lattice. Remember, I used this for the tea set, and I did embellishments on all the little X's, which was a lot of fun. All right, you guys, there are our 2 cards. Wishing you a fruitful year ahead. Fabulous, especially for the end of the year for teachers. Starting fresh with fresh fruit, and then wishing you the sweetest birthday. And there we are, you guys. And these are the 2 new items that I used. The berry pop-up card dies, as well as the stamp set. And I said there are a lot of other strawberry goodies coming your way. Very happy. And the release is next Friday. And I know there's always really fun things going on, like hops and swaps and mops. You know what I mean. Hops and swaps and flip-flops. Summertime, that'll work. Okay, I am gonna go. And you guys are going to just patiently wait for the release so you can make one of these. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Myself and Michelle are going to be on Shop and Show live this weekend. So you guys can check us out there. And I know Caitlin is going to be on tomorrow night. Donna, do you remember using sticky sheets? I bought it on your account because of you and your videos, and I watched. Do you remember a video? Oh gosh, yes. I use sticky sheets all the time, Denise. We will visit that on my channel. And that's what I was talking about for doing on the back of the strawberries, the sticky paper. So yes, I was playing with those a lot, and now I've just been inundated with all these fabulous stamps and dies. So we'll do some playing with the sticker paper for sure. All right, thank you. Oh, good. Kelly, you're going to come check us out at Shop and Show live this weekend. Thank you. That'll be fun. All right, you guys, you have a fabulous evening. And, you know, just sit there and wait patiently for these dies because you guys are going to love them because I had a blast tonight. Woo! All right. Go play, everybody. Go make some cards. Go crafts. See you later.